Let's just have a little walk through the feet, lifting the right heel, left heel, bending the toes back, push and push. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more. Good. Now step the feet a little bit wider. Arms in front. We're going to squat, open. Squat nice and deep if you can, and then stretch back. Squat, pull those arms back so we feel a nice stretch going deep. So we move the knees, ankles, hips, down and open. 2 more. Last one. Good. Now arms in front. I want you to circle the right arm round, circle the left arm. So you may need to do maybe a bit more of this sort of motion if your shoulder's aching a little bit, going up and round. Now let's put that together with the squat and the opener. So we're going to squat, open, back, in, right arm round, left arm round. Squat, lift, stretch the chest, round. Good. Now squat, open, stretch the chest. Now add some rotation of the spine as well, reaching back. Nice and deep with our squat. Stretch the chest. Rotate the spine as we circle. Let's do 2 more sets. Bend. Open. Circle. Circle. One last time. Bend. Open. Circle. Good. Now we're going to step on the right leg. Back in. Step on the left leg. Bending. Try and bring the knee as far over the toes as you can to get a good ankle movement. Bend. Good. Now hands behind the head if you can, or across your chest. We're going to pull that knee up. Bend. Lift. 2 more. Pull it up. So really tighten everything up. Good. Now hold it there. We're going to extend that knee. Out and in. Heel right back to the bottom. Keep those elbows pulling back, chest lifting. 4 more. Lots of balance here as well. Mobilizing that knee. Last one, bring it down. Now left leg. Pull the knee up. Bend. Pull that knee as high to the chest as you can. Low. High. Low. Good. Now hold it up. We're going to stretch. Squeeze the heel back. Straighten it, bend it. I'll go slightly diagonally so you can see a bit better. The knee will probably have to drop a little bit, but keep pushing the head into the hands, stretching that spine up. Good, well done. Give the legs a little shake out. Little bit wider now. We're going to bend the knees, lift the heels down and straighten. Bend. Doesn't have to go too deep, we're just mobilizing still at this point. 2 more. Push away. Good. Now bend your knees, lift the right heel. In, out, heel down, heel up. In, out, heel down, heel up. 2 more. It does start to slide away from you, so inner thighs are also working. Left heel up. We go in, out, heel down, heel up. 3. Heel down, heel up. Internal rotation of the hip. 1 more. In, out. Good, well done. Stay with that wide position. And we're going to bend, bringing the arms out. Pull the ribs to the right. Pull the ribs to the left. Right, center. Mobilizing that lower back. Now let's go side to side. Pull, pull. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now step your right leg behind your left leg and a big stretch over. If you need to, if your shoulders are not good, we're just going to slide down, but if you can, get that lovely big reach. Step and stretch. Good, let's do 4 more. Really getting things moving. And reach. Good. Hydrating everywhere. Loosening off those tissues. Good, now bend into a squat, hands on the thighs. Cat stretch and an upward facing dog. Standing version of it. Moving that spine into flexion and extension. Good, 1 more time. lift, and then roll it all the way up. Excellent, good. Give it a little march out. Good, now I want you to grab your weights now. So, what we're going to do is a lateral raise to begin with. We're going to do 3 different styles of squats to work 3 different areas. So, I think I'm going to go with my lighter ones. I've had a bit of a shoulder twinge actually. I think I went a bit mad at the weekend. I do a HIIT class on a Saturday, and I think I went a bit mad, or a circuit class. So we've got a nice wide position like we're just doing for the warm-up. Now when we're doing a wide squat, because of that wideness of the hip, we tend to work a little bit more into the adductors. Obviously thighs, hamstrings, glutes are all working as well, but you'll feel it a little bit more here. So we're going to go lateral raise, down and lift. Lateral raise, bend. Now we want to go as deep as we can. Toes at 10 to 2, or bring them in a little bit, just to shoulder height. Elbows are soft. Lift. Nice deep bend, as if you're touching the floor with the weights, but we're probably not going that low, but keep your chest lifted. Nice controlled movement. Lift, lower, down, push that floor away, squeeze up through those inner thighs. Now let's go slowly both together, down and up, down for 2. Good. Feel how the deeper you go and the wider those knees are, the more inner thigh work we start to feel as well. There's a stretch there, which is really good because we're working kind of full range then. If we stretch it, more effective. Go a little bit deeper if you can. Let's do last 2, down. And squeeze those glutes. Last one. Excellent, good. Give your legs a little rest now. Now you might better go heavier for this one because we're going to do a frontal raise. Actually, I'm going to work with my one big one rather than my little one. So if you want to work with 2, if you want to work with 1, we hold the weight on the end. 2, otherwise obviously 1 in each hand. Good, now we're going to do a frontal raise, lower knees soft, and then we do our little deadlift, pulling that weight back towards your shins. Lift. This is also going to get our abs working because our back wants to start leaning forward. Good. Up. Down. Good. So now, because we're hinging a bit more at the hips, we're keeping the back nice and flat obviously, so we're working spinal extensors as well. But now you're going to feel this a lot more in your hamstrings because we're not bending the knees, we're stretching. You can probably feel that stretch in the hamstrings as you go down. Frontal raise. Really good to get the abs and the arms working. Lift. So this is where it's really good if we can go a little bit heavier, if we can manage it, feel that point of fatigue. Let's do 2 more. Lift. So abs switched on there. Sit bones up, make sure we're not rounding in the back. Nice flat back. Lift. Lower. Excellent, good. Well done. Now I'm going to switch my weights now. I'm going to stick with some heavier ones, but I'm going to go singles. So I'm actually giving 3 kilos a go here. I'm not sure how this is going to go. Now we're going into sumo squat. So we're not together where we've just been. We're not wide where we were before. We're somewhere in the middle. So find your kind of just basic kind of parallel squat position. Now with the arms, this is where you may need to adapt. We're going to upright row. Drop the elbows, press, bring the arms back down, elbows up, and we lower down. So the arms go up, push, back down. Good. But of course we're going to add the squat. So first of all, we're going to squat and lift. Pull, up, down, squat, pull up, upright row, press. And down. Nice deep squat. We're going low. Push it up. Now, because we're bending the knee, sorry I did that wrong, I did a bicep curl. Because we're doing this squat now, this more parallel squat, press, in, down. We're going as low as we can. Pull, press, in, down. Nice and deep. I'm trying to get my hips right down to the floor. So, we're bending the knees, which means now we're going to be working much more quads. Thigh muscle, going to feel it more. Up, press, in, down. lower, bottom to the floor, we press it up, pull, press. Let's do 2 more, down, go low, push it up, pull, press, keep those abs in strong on that shoulder press, up, pull, press, in and down. Excellent. Now we're going to go onto one knee. You might need your mat for this next one. So we're going to kneel on one leg. So let's kneel on our left leg first with our right leg up. I'll go slightly sideways, but you probably want your knee on a mat for this one. You might want your foot on the floor and knee on a mat. Good. Now, basically we're going to do a bicep curl here. We're going to bicep curl, down, push that knee off the floor to straighten and come back down. Bicep curl, lower, lift, down, bicep curl, lower slowly. So now working to the biceps, which is much better for the shoulder, this one. Lift, slowly down, with control, push it up, down. So we're really driving those feet into the floor to get us up to stand. Push and lift. If you need to, maybe a cushion or a block under that back knee. It'll give you a little bit more height, so it's easier to stand up. Good. Well done. Now let's switch legs. So now on the right knee. Good. Now something different with the arms this time. We're going to hold it in a bicep curl position and we're going to push up. You can stick to bicep curl if you prefer. So we go up, up, straighten those legs. There's a lot of balance here as well, actually. Push up, push up. Toes stay tucked under, down we come. Press. So it's a bicep curl position, but we're straightening and extending that arm. Squeeze that back glute as you stand. Push, push. Up we go, squeeze. Good, up, up. So we get a little bit more bicep work and more front of the shoulder. Last one, push. We go up and down. Excellent. Now you could use a chair or a table or a sideboard or just the arm of your sofa for this one. Or we've got our weights on the ends there. I'm just going to push this mat out of the way for a minute to show you this one. Guys, we're going to lean our hands on something. Now, if you want something a bit higher, so it could be down here. Now, that is quite low, so I'll demonstrate. You can come on the arm of your sofa. So we're leaning down, leaning just on something, so that our hip is in flexion. We're going to bend our right knee a little bit, and our left leg is going to lift up. Now we're going to rainbow it out to the left, across to the right. Big rainbows. Now it lowers down a bit more, so this is better than kneeling because we've got a little bit more drop of the leg. Down, down. It's even better if you're able to get down on your weight. We've got even more flexion. Up and over. And because the weights aren't very stable, it's quite hard for really stabilizing as well. Up and over, up and up. Big rainbows, 4 more. Over. Excellent. Let's change legs. So right leg back, we're on the left leg now. Lift that leg. Good. So we're going to go out to the side first, and we go up and across. Hold on to something a little bit higher if you need to. Maybe the seat of a chair, of a dining room chair is quite good. Sofa a bit too squidgy probably. Up and over, up and over, up. Squeeze that bottom to get as high in the middle as you can. Up and over. Excellent. Last 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Well done. Grab your mat. We're coming to the floor now. So make sure you've got something nice and soft. You might just have a nice bit of carpet. Now we're going to need our, we're going to do down dog to plank first of all. So come into plank position. We will need our weights in a moment though. So plank, full plank if you can, knee plank if you need to. We're going to push up to down dog. Walk the feet in towards the hands. Walk them back out to plank and down. And again, up into down dog. Walk in. Walk it back. Lower back to plank. Now, that's option number 1. Option number 2, we got the knees under the hips, toes tucked under. Good. We're going to hover the knees just a little bit off the floor. Push it up and lower it down, but keep the knees off the floor. Do whichever one of those 2 you feel is best. We push up into down dog and lower. Now what I want you to do as you push into down dog is take your right arm across the outside ankle of your left foot, lower, hover those knees. Reach it across, hover the knees. Reach it across, bottoms up, reach. Good, 4 more. Down. 3, lower. 2, lower. A lot of leg work here actually. Reach. Good, hover those knees and relax. Give the arms a break. We're going to come and sit now. Grab a weight. Might actually go with my heavier one. So I've got a 4 kilo here I'm having a go with today. Good. So we're going to do our Russian twist, but we're going to add a little leg lift to this. So we're going to hold one weight or both weights in front of you, again, depending on what weight you want to use. Let's just go into a little half roll back, nice rounded back. We're going to lift the left leg and take our weight to the right. Lift your right leg, take the weight to the left. Off we go, up to speed. Twist, twist, twist. Good. Down. Keep tucking the tailbone under. 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Curl back up. Now lie down. Pop your weight down by the side of you. We're going to go into a little bit of core work now. Center abs. So bring the legs up into tabletop position. Let your head relax heavy. Try and take your arms off the floor so we're not too gripped. Now we're going to first of all just slowly tap the heel to the floor and bring it back up. Down for 2. Good. Better move these weights because I'm just about to kick them over. Slowly down. Now I want you to feel where is good to take that heel, where we can challenge the muscles but not extend and pull your back. Because we're now going to add an extra tap. So your right leg's going to come down, tap it a little bit further away, slowly bring it up. Left leg now, slowly down. Tap it closer, tap it further away, and lift. Now we're going to do 3. So we tap fairly close, take it further away, then try and straighten the leg as much as you can. Pull it up, left leg, tap it close, further, reach it away, pull it up, and again, heel, bit further, nice big reach. That last one you should really feel it, tap closer, further away, reach it. Let's do 1 more on each side, really feeling it in that center, tap it close, bit further away, and lift 1 more time, lots of endurance, little bit further, reach it. Excellent, good. Take a little hug of the knees. Well done. Now we're going to do some kind of frog bridges. Grab your heavier weight or your 2 lighter weights. We're going to sit that on the hips, on the pelvis. In fact, I'm going to go for my 2 3s. Got 6 kilos in. So we're going to sit that on the crease of the hips or the pelvis. Bring your heels together, toes apart. Press those heels together and we're going to push the hips up and down. Good. So the heels are pushing together, but they're also pushing into the floor. Squeeze and lift. Squeeze and lift. Good. Press. So we've just been working quite a lot in the hip flexors. So this works the opposite side. It gets the glutes working and opens up those hips. Lift, lift, squeeze the bottom. 4 more. 3, keep pressing those heels. Now stay up, hold it there. We're going to pulse those hips up. 8, 7, 6, 5, a little bit higher. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Take a little hug of the knees in. Well done. Now place your weights either side of you. Take your hands behind your head, but straighten out your legs. Now this can be quite tricky, but we're going to do a straight leg curl up and lower. It kind of makes sure the tailbone stays down. So all I want you to focus on is getting the imprinted spine and lifting the breastbone forward. Forward and back. Trying to keep those elbows in your peripheral vision. Good. Now this time as we curl up, we're going to pull the right knee to the chest and down. Get your chest as close to that knee and the knee as close to the chest as you can. And we pull and down. Press the other leg down into the floor. Excellent. Now slight change. Last one. This time we're going to oblique twist. As the right knee comes in, we pull the left shoulder across to that right knee. Right shoulder across to the left knee. Let's speed it up a little bit now and twist. Twist and pull. Twist and pull. 4 more. 3. Keep lifting, keep imprinting. Excellent, good. And big stretch. Woo, deep breath in. Come onto your front now. So always like to finish with some back work. Really important if we're working abs. Hip flexors, everything in that front line. We've got to work that back line. So come and lie on your front. Good. So we're actually going to take our arms initially just in a cobra style position. Then we're going to add a last little bit of mobility to it. So first of all, just lifting the head and chest and up. So trying not to use your arms, lifting and lowering. Now if you want to add the weight of the arms, we're going to lift the arms as well. So the arms come up, squeeze those shoulder blades together, then lower. Squeeze it together as we lift and lower. Lift. Try not to pull the elbows down to the waist, lift the elbows to the ceiling. Keep the wrists long. Squeeze and lift. Good, just 2 more. Lift. Lower, 1 more time. Excellent. Now, as you lower down the weight, just stretch your arms out in a T position. Take your legs a little bit wider. We're going to do one called the scorpion. We're going to bend the knee, lift the foot up as if you're trying to take it to the left side of the body and bring it back down. Left leg, bend the knee, lift the knee, take it up and over, trying to touch the floor on the other side. So we get a nice bit of rotation. 4 more. Reach it over. Little bit of glute work first and then we reach it over. Good. 1 more on each side. Last one. Over. You'll probably find you can go further one way than the other. Well done. Come and sit back into your rest position. Lovely big stretch. Knees together, knees apart, whatever you like. Excellent, good. Then come up onto your knees and let's take our left foot forward. Place that foot a little bit further forward and we're just going to go into a gentle hip flexor stretch. So we got the right knee on the floor. We're going to stretch the right arm and go into a lovely big side stretch. Up and over. So lifting. Try not to rotate forward. Keep this stretch here. Go a little bit deeper into the psoas by adding that side reach. Good. Now take that arm across and gently pull it in. We've done a lot of frontal and lateral raises. Make sure the shoulder drops. Nice little stretch there. Excellent. Other side. So let's go into a little kind of quad and hip stretch. Reach this right arm up and a lovely big side reach. So rib cage away from hip. Keep tucking under a little bit. We want to feel it hip. We want to feel it quad. Actually, it's good to bend the knee to get a little bit more quad work, but this kind of targets both. Excellent. Then reach that arm across. Just pull it gently in. So we're getting the shoulder away from the ear and then gently easing it across to stretch out into the shoulder. Good. Now push up to stand. Keep your right leg forward. Pull the ball of the foot up. If you can, reach for the foot or just support yourself on the bent leg. Up to you. Just feeling that stretch up through the hamstrings. Deep breath in there. Exhale, uncurl up. Other leg forward, so left leg. Sit bones go up, reaching for that foot. Feel it right through the back of that leg, right down to the calf, and hold. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Uncurl the spine. Take the legs a little bit wider with the toes forward. Let's bend this knee, opening up this hip, just a nice little gentle stretch into the adductors, the inner thighs. Good. Into the center, both hands on the legs. Curl under and roll it up. Now bend the left leg. Pulling down through this inner thigh gently. Good. Bend that knee, hands on the thighs, and into a little cat stretch. And up, good. And then just a little twist. Reach that arm across a little bit more. 4 more, stretch. 3, 2, last one. Now take a nice deep breath in and stretch. Take the palms together, link the fingers and push those arms to the ceiling and reach that breastbone a little bit more up to the ceiling as well. And then open those arms. Arms in front now. Again, link the fingers, pull back and stretch again. Up, deep breath in. Exhale, arms down. Give it all a little shake out and good work. Well done.